Hey y'all, what's been going on? I know it's been a while. Please forgive me. I have my deep conditioning right now. While I have the time to, the boys are napping. They wake up anytime now. I have a living room full. Look at all these toys, y'all. Living room full of toys. So they just went down for the nap. But I kind of wanted to catch you up on a few things that has been going on. Just a few things. So there's many things that's been happening. Some things I cannot discuss just yet, but I would say around April, May, we should be able to kind of tell y'all some things. However, the last couple of weeks, the boys have been really sick. LeBron first started it, and then Levi got sick, and then I wasn't feeling too well. Then Lennox got sick, and then it just started all over again. And so I don't know what the hell kind of virus that was, but it was horrible. And so I was like stretched thin. So I'm sorry, but I had to put all my focus on the kids. Also, I noticed that it seems like the views have been minimal, and I assume it's because I'm no longer pregnant right now, or I'm not, I try my best to talk about IVF as much as possible. The information that I get, I give. So it hasn't been many views, so I'm not exactly sure, if people were just watching me to get pregnant, or people were watching the pregnancy journey, or people was watching just the IVF journey, or what it was. So I'm just we're trying to come up with other ideas of content to put out there. We do love reaching out to all of our subbies and reaching out to those that enjoy watching our family grow and stuff like that. So we do plan on doing more videos in the future. It's just so many things that's going on right now. Good things, not bad. Like I said, the boys were not feeling well in the past, and thank God they are better. So they are napping. So I may come on later on, depending on how much time I have. I may come later on and do like a little video so y'all can see them playing and running around. They're getting so big, y'all, like so big. Um, Job wise, I'm still working, and I do miss the boys, but it has gotten a lot better. I can go to work and not go too crazy, but I do call the hubby, and be like, hey, what's going on with my babies and stuff like that. So, it is what it is on that. Hubby, of course, he's still working as well. And what else? Christmas is coming up, y'all. We are pretty much done with Christmas shopping. We're just waiting for a couple items to be mailed in, so we know that that's been completed. Um, like I said, we just have a couple of things that we've been working on that we can't really discuss right now. Can't say too much just yet, but just know things are brewing up, and hopefully soon, like I said, around March, April, maybe beginning of May, more so, maybe possibly April, we'll have some exciting news to share with y'all. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. What else has been going on? Not much, not much information, just time is just getting the best of us with everything. Um, I'm still doing the same thing. I'm just so dedicated to my boys, like everything is about them. LeBron, he was in karate. We took him out. It was just a lot of trying to, get off of work, I work almost an hour away. And so me having to rush home, get him, and then, get home. It was just a lot. Plus, academically, I wanted him to focus a little bit more on his academics. Um, and so, we kind of had taken him out for just a minute. So this is like his second week. No, yeah, his second week of not being there. So we have some other things, planned for him. So we'll see. The girls' birthdays are coming up in January. For those that are just not watching, you may want to go back to the very beginning. But each year we do something in memory of them for their birthday. And so now that the twins are a little bit older, I don't know what we plan on doing to celebrate their birthday. I know about a week ago, I was just in a very sad, emotional state. And I went to my Facebook, and you know how Facebook does memories, right? Well, it had on the memory on there where um, I was feeling the same exact way on the exact same day. And I said, that's so weird. And it basically, I was just talking about how, I miss them, and I really do hate, like, the fact that I had to lose them. And it's such a bittersweet situation because it's like I lost them. Because I lost them, I had Levi and Lennox because I was completely done when it came to the girls. My heart was filled saying that, finally had some daughters and stuff like that. And, I wasn't going to do it again, nothing like that. So, being that they are gone, Levi and Lennox, are here, and they light up my world and they fulfill me. I can honestly say they do fulfill me. Are we still talking about maybe trying again in the near future? I know that question is going to come up, and yes, we are still talking about it, and stuff like that. So that's all I'm going to put on that part. Let's see. What else? If you're not following me on Instagram, be sure to check out my Instagram. Follow me there. I still answer some IVF questions. I don't get as many as I used to, because there's so many that have gotten pregnant and they are due. There's one I think that's due in a month or two. There's a couple that are due around spring next year. There are some that's due at the beginning of the year. Like, it's so many people pregnant now. Like, there's more people pregnant that were in this IVF community now than there were. So there's like so many people that are pregnant than trying to get pregnant still. And if they're still trying to get pregnant, they don't put out as many videos. So I still watch a lot of y'all's videos. I may not comment on every one of y'all, but just know that I am still here to support y'all. If have any questions, I'm still here. A lot of it is vague now because it's been a minute since I've done it. It seemed like it was just yesterday, but it's been a good minute since I've had to deal with a needle in my stomach or a needle in my my butt, or withdrawing blood, or so many ultrasounds. And it's just, I remember sitting in this corner years ago, talking about it, 2014, when I really started everything, when I really started the journey. And y'all, can you believe it's about to be 5 years? Because I started with 2014 around January-ish. I started doing a lot of stuff and vlogging about stuff, and so can't believe it's almost 5 years, like almost 5 years, because about a year before the girls were born. So yeah, because they'll be turning 4 in January, so about a year before that. So about 5 years I've been doing this YouTube thing, and I haven't became rich yet. In the beginning, I didn't start off, trying to make money or anything like that, but now that I watch so many other YouTubers and I see that income can come from it, I'm like, oh, that's, I could definitely see myself doing that. So if you know anybody that's, needing encouragement or needing to see a good outcome from an IVF journey, and, just need a glimpse of hope, share my video, and so forth like that. Y'all, early I did a video and I had to cut it short. Y'all, I went yesterday. We took the boys to see, it's called Chocolate Santa at She's Happy Hair. And I've never been to She's Happy Hair before, but I decided I want to take the boys to go see a Santa Claus that looks like them, their color. And so we went to this place, and Santa Claus was running late, so he was on black people time, Lord. And when he came, his thing wasn't fixed right, nothing like that. He was a slim Santa, and I'm just like, where's Santa at, And so anyway, once Santa got there, we took pictures. If you haven't, go on my Instagram, and you can see those pictures. Anyway, y'all, they gave each kid a gift. None of the gifts my kids can play with. Everything was like either 3 years old and up, so there was nothing for baby, toddler-ish. And they should have marked on there boy, girl, because LeBron ended up getting a girl toy. Let me show y'all. And I was going to do a giveaway on my channel, but look at this, y'all. Look, it's coming out the box. Look at this crap. Look at it. Just look. The handle, y'all, is torn. It's dirty. Like, I don't want to give that crap away. I thought it was going to be, when he first peeped through it, and it said on there, for a girl and I said it was a scooter, I said, oh, I can just, do a giveaway on my channel. I'm not giving that crap away like that. Like, that is horrible. She's happy had ought to be very shamed for this situation. So I am going to just give these toys away to somebody in my family and they'll play with them. But I think that is so disgusting and so nasty that these toys all were just damaged and thrown together. The boxes were horrible. LeBron couldn't play with a toy because he got a girl's toy. And I think they should have put on there boy, girl, something like that. Like, there was no name, there's no nothing on here to signify the age or anything. So I'm not going to do that, y'all. Anyway, I'm running out of time. It was nice chatting with y'all. If y'all have any topic ideas, if y'all want to see more in the life of daily blog, whatever the case may be, let me know. I can do lunch vlogs. I can do all that stuff. But y'all have to let me know. So in the comments below, give me your opinions. I love y'all. Good luck. Bye.